Hi, my name is Ed. I'm from Burton Boat Sales in Lincoln. Today we're looking at our stock Sealine F43 we have for sale. Which is a late 2004 example with twin Volvo TAMD74 engines. Been through our workshops. So what that generally means is she's had a full power polish. So you can see the GLP and the fiberglass on the outside is really nice and shiny. That's because it's been cut back and polished. It's also been anti-fouled and had a full engine service as well, just so she's ready for the coming season. So what we'll do is a quick video walkthrough for you of the outside. We'll have a look at the accommodation as well, just to give you a better feeling of the actual condition of the boat. So let's have a quick look on this bathing platform and then we'll move into the cockpit area. So you can see here you've got teak on the bathing platform in the cockpit. Really easy to get access into the cockpit area. Got handholds all the way around. Sometimes with an aft cabin boat, you have got to make room for the aft cabin, obviously, which sits in this area here. And what that often means is it's quite a steep step up. But with here, just a couple of steps up before into the cockpit area. Now, got full seating all the way around. We have taken the cockpit cover off, so it has got a full cockpit surround cover as well. So when the weather's not as nice as today, when you get a bit of rain or wind, it fully encloses it. So it just gives you that additional sociable space when the weather's not very nice. The cockpit has also got a tonneau cover as well, which covers that. So again, for any sort of bad weather, it protects all the covers and etc. up top there. Not forced to put the canopy cover back on if you don't want to. You can just shut the cushions inside. They're easy enough to move, and it just makes it a bit more convenient for you. Like I said, you've got teak in the cockpit area here. It just offers a nice contrasting colour, which you would get from just having it in plain GLP, really. Right, have a look at it. We'll go and move into the accommodation now and have a look down there. Right, inside the saloon area now. So what we'll do, like I said, is have a quick look around the interior. So you've got seating all the way around. So you've got seating on the starboard side, also got seating on the port side as well. So this is where you'd spend the majority of your time if you're sat in this area here. One of the benefits as well, if you've got big windows all the way around, so the port side all the way around to the starboard side, including the windscreen, and what that does is let a lot of natural light in. So if you don't fancy sitting outside and you want to sit inside, you're not compromised in terms of natural light. You get a lot of that as you're in here. Engines are directly underneath us here. So you've got two engines sat on shaft drives, and it benefits having an aft cabin because the engines are moved slightly further forward. So you've got no engines in the stern part of the boat, which is where the aft cabin is. So it's a handy feature. We'll have a look at more at the engines a little bit later on in the video. We'll have a look at the helm position now. So you've got a dual seat helm position. So obviously with it being a Flybridge, you've got a choice of whether you helm the boat from down here, or from upstairs in the Flybridge position. You have got a really good view from the fly. So with where the wheel is positioned, you've got a good view all around the boat. It's not to say you haven't got here. You've got a big windscreen. You can look out from the rear of the boat. So you've got a choice really, obviously, depending on the weather, of where you want to helm the boat from. Got everything you need in terms of if you want to take the boat for a sea, for example, which is what the boat's really designed for. So you've got throttles here for nicely to hand. Bow thruster control here, trim tabs, or your major dials for each engine. So you've got one for your starboard and one for your port engine. From memory, just under 500 hours. Chartplotter over to the port side here. Speed, depth, and autopilot as well. Just moving around here, so these are just your several switches, which you find with most boats, to be honest with you. So that powers all your electrics, and also up there you've got your ignitions and your controls for your major functions on the boat. So if we step down here, move down into the galley dinette area. So you've got seating area over to the starboard side here, galley directly opposite that. So it's a very versatile layout. So you've got a good galley here, plenty of storage. You've got gas hobs, big fridge, and the freezer as well. Some more storage up here. and then you've got your gas oven here. You have got the dinette opposite there, so you've got the choice. You've got the choice obviously where you eat on the boat, so you can eat directly at the dinette there. You can also convert it into a berth, so that's what this cushion's for here. So you can lower the table and put that on there, so if you've got young kids or grandkids or anything like that, you have got a position, another seating area essentially, sleeping area, what you can use. Like I said, even if you're not sleeping on it, you can just use it as a seating area to eat or whatever really. It's a nice versatile feature to have. Moving forward is your VIP bedroom. So you've got an offset berth there, with lots of storage either side. You've also got Jack and Jill doors. So you've got private access through here, this door here. And then also this door here. So it acts as your day heads as well, really. So if you're moving along and want a toilet to use during the day, that doubles up as your day heads as well as a private heads for the full cabin. Moving back, let's look at the main attraction, the aft cabin. I will point out as we're walking around actually that you have got your diesel heater control there. So that's it's an Eberspacher diesel heater. So obviously when it just extends your season that little bit, because when the weather starts to turn, it used to get starts to get a little bit colder. It does give you some warm air in this area here, so you can shut the doors off, sit in this area and get nice and toasty and warm. Keep that way. Right, 3 steps down into the main aft cabin. So like I said about the engine's position further forward means it frees up this space so we can have an aft cabin. So you've got a nice big double bed. Fancy your unit over to the starboard side with more storage, because you never have too much storage on a boat. To the starboard side here, you've got a shower room, separate shower room. And to the port side, another toilet. So you have got a private heads for the master cabin. Again, you'd think that it'd be quite dark in here, but you have got some portholes here which go across the beam of the boat towards the stern, and a couple of portholes in here as well, so it doesn't feel dark. Right, we'll cut back and we'll look at the engines. Right, we've lifted up the engine panels here, so you've got 2 which cover up the main part of the engine here on the port side. You can get more access if you like. So if we lift this back here, so you can get, there's stair access to in front of the engines. So it's a good place for storage, but also if you want to get access to the front of the engines. Also got your strainers there and your seacocks for your engines. And then you have got a couple more panels on the starboard side that give you access to your starboard engine. So really plenty of space to work and do your sort of daily checks, or if you fancy a bit of maintenance on them, it gives you the access to do that as well. Okay, we moved up to the Flybridge area now, so we'll have a quick look around here. Main helm position here, so you've got a good double-seated helm position, and then you've got a helm station here. All your electrical bits are repeated on the helm position downstairs, so we'll have a quick look at that a little bit later on. But generally you've got chartplotter, tridata, so speed depth, autopilot, trim tabs, bow thruster, throttles, etc. Now some people prefer to sit down, but you can sort of stand up, so you've got the wheel here, throttles, and that means you get the best view of when you're moving along or when you're mooring the boat up. So we can see right up to the bow. If we move over to the starboard side, we can see the starboard quarter as well, and also the port side. So just for mooring, it makes it a lot easier, especially with a boat of this size. See, you've got this L-shaped seating area across here from the starboard side. So obviously your guests can sit up here as well. You don't feel isolated from everyone else. And you've got a sunpad area as well for making most of those sunny days. Also got teak flooring up here as well. So that sort of goes throughout the boat as well. Right, let's have a look down in the accommodation. I hope that video tour has been helpful. The boat is available to view 7 days a week here at Burton Waters Boat Sales in Lincoln. If you want to call us, our number is 01522 567 404. Speak to you soon.